Sheeta's done the deal. Face buster. Statlander. Look at that, the scissor kick.
Can that be
One, two, no!
Man, that was a close, near fall. As you could all see, less than a second away.
Picks her up, Michinoku driver. One, two, no! Beat Priestley there in time.
Boy, I can just imagine as time goes on how much better these women, they're good right now. But boy, both these, in this level, in this competition on TNT, global television, they could be huge stars.
Oh, Sheeta!
Power. Suplex outside back in.
That was great. That was tremendous.
Now
What's the leg? One,
the
two.
good cover.
Oh!
That was a good cover.
Yes, it
Executed
was.
very well. Just too much strength. Too much strength to overcome from Kris Statlander.
Great lateral press. You're right, JR. Looked like she had her, but too much power.
Oh, Sheeta went for that running knee. She's put away many competitors here with that shot. Now, Statlander dodges the lariat, comes back around.
What a
Oh, enziguri exchanged by both women. Sheeta taken off her feet.
Oh, what a lariat.
She thinks she's Stan Hansen all of a sudden.
I think she's out.
And now, Hikaru Shida up in the electric chair of Kris Statlander. Ooh! Drop face first. Statlander. Scissor kick across the back.
Statlander going for the kill. Going for the cover. Leg is hooked. Oh, kick out at 2.5.
Barely.
Maybe even closer than that.
Hikaru Shida so resilient, but she can't take many more shots like that, Tony.
Amazing. It's a hell of a battle, guys.
Statlander with the leg hooked.
Oh.
Hikaru Shida pulls
Counter.
through. 1, 2. Oh!
Man, I thought that would be it. That was a great counter.
Oh, the knee strike right on the money.
Keep her down.
1, 2. No! Statlander kicks out.
And it was the right shoulder that came up.
That's right.
And not the left. There's not as much pressure on the left.
Statlander ducks under, reverse, high roundhouse kick. Hikaru Shida on roller skates.
She'd have tried to block it. Counters that high knee.
Those knee strikes have been very effective for her in this match.
Statlander, sits out. Cover 1,
Can it be?
2.
Will it?
Oh!
The number 1 contender was a second away from losing.
Very nearly knocked off by an unranked opponent, and now Kris Statlander, she's looking for that finish. That cradle tombstone, the Big Bang Theory planter. 1, 2, 3, what?
The number 1 contender has lost.
How about that?
The winner of this match, Kris Statlander.
What an upset! Reversed there by Penelope. Statlander showing her agility. Oh!
Man, great athleticism, balance, boom, running knee.
Penelope very unsteady on her feet. Statlander hooks the legs, drives her down, covers.
Again, the cover is not effective. We've seen several covers tonight where the legs weren't neutralized. There wasn't body on the shoulders. It's just not logical. But that's athletes have so much confidence that they think, well, I got this. I've got this.
A lot of time they're worn down too, JR.
Agreed.
Covers hooks the near leg. Penelope right there, she reversed that Big Bang Theory, that favorite finishing maneuver of Kris Statlander. Very heads up move by Penelope. But now
Showing a lot of anger here.
whoa,
Oh,
wild swing and a miss. The stunner there by Penelope.
stunner blocked.
Statlander.
Boy, showing her agility as well. Statlander fired up.
And now bringing Penelope up into the corner. Right hand rocked her.
The referee with a stern, bring her down. Oh, she will.
That's right.
She will, ref. Just give it a second.
And Statlander with a firm no. Oh, look at this.
Oh!
Hurricane Rana.
And Statlander, she tried to return to her feet, but she got rattled there.
And Penelope's bad, her lower back again
Yep.
is an issue.
Penelope looking for that cutter. Statlander hoists her up, spins her out almost like a Blue Thunder bomb. She picks her up, center of the ring.
Gut wrench.
Legs are hooked. Big Bang Theory.
Another variant of a pile driver, and that'll do her.
Here's your winner, Kris Statlander.
It's no surprise that Statlander wins it. Will to win. The effort to win this match.
The orange punch drops Sabian. Orange Cassidy, this is his chance to... Oh, look at Penelope pulling Aubrey Edwards out of the ring.
Aubrey could not complete her 3 count, so this match is going to go on.
Well, it is anything goes, right? What can she do?
Orange,
Oh, man. Oh, Lordy.
Penelope
She knows how to hurt a man.
catching Orange Cassidy low.
Watch out here.
What's she doing?
I don't
This
know.
newlywed.
Yeah, listen, if anybody is pissed off,
That's Kris Statlander.
Kris Statlander is back for the first time in months. Statlander has returned.
She's back from the knee injury. The alien has emerged from the UFO catcher.
And they have had a classic match at Double or Nothing a year ago. And she's got her up.
Statlander through the table.
Air hockey mania, baby.
Man, this is chaotic. Everywhere you look.
Unbelievable.
Kris Statlander looking better than ever.
Brody King trying to undermine the confidence of the champion.
And the champion needs to just walk away from Brody and not paying attention. Julia now from behind.
As Statlander up and...
Oh, she was looking for the miss.
Yeah, you could see it.
And the
Statlander caught her though. She didn't get the miss out instead.
right hand, and now Statlander plants Julia hard. 2, and no! Julia survives.
She was going for, you called it, Nigel, the miss. You saw when she slapped it right out of her mouth.
Deadlift German suplex.
Well, a fork in the road for Julia Hart and the House of Black now.
Kris Statlander fighting with a renewed sense of purpose here.
House of Black lost the World Trios titles. They want more gold. They need more power.
Oh, but Statlander took too long. She likes that 450 splash off the top, but the ascent to the top rope with those injured ribs, just too much for Statlander.
Yeah, if she hits here, if Julia Hart hits this, Statlander is in major trouble.
Well, Statlander called Hart a spooky little bitch who said she was no match for the TBS Champion. She's been a real bitch.
Julia Hart launching Kris Statlander into the ring.
Now that's creepy.
And Julia could be on the verge. No. Statlander identifying the jeopardy, latching onto the leg. Oh, Statlander, she went down hard. Julia.
Here she goes.
Moonsault. She got it. 1, 2, and no.
The leg on the rope.
Kris Statlander, the injury, the compromised ribs. She needed that rope break, Nigel.
Indeed had to. Couldn't have kicked out otherwise. A banshee shriek from Hart. Look, could be looking for the Heartless submission. Couldn't complete it.
Nope. Oh, and Statlander dropping down. Julia looking for Heartless once again. Oh, it's in. Good. It's in center of the ring. Statlander.
Flailing like a fish in the center. Hold on.
No. The reversal. The roll up. And no. Julia still hanging on.
These incredible leg power again by Statlander. Amazing.
Statlander snakes her hand through. Gets Julia up onto the shoulders. Oh, wait a second. Tombstone pile driver.
That's gonna do it again.
And now, the overhead Sunday Night Fever. 2, 3.
The winner of this match, and still the TBS Champion, Kris Statlander.
What a win by Kris Statlander.
Somebody's got to check on Sky Blue here.
She's all right. She's all right.
This may be a 1-on-2 the remainder of the way.
Oh, look. Julia now on the back
She's got a choke on.
of Kris Statlander.
This is trouble.
Oh, wait a second. Statlander.
Well, what is she thinking?
Yes! Statlander throwing her body into the table, and it just so happened that Julia Hart was on her back.
Oh, man.
Kris Statlander, one of the best.
Inside Kris Statlander, after Willow Nightingale claimed the TBS Championship. And Willow coming to battle by herself here tonight.
What did that chair say? Could you read it?
Yeah, I think it said Willow R.I.P., right?
I believe it said R.I.P. New Jack, but
okay.
Willow Nightingale now looking to make an early end to this. Powerbomb.
Oh, good God.
And Willow.
Babe with the power, certainly showing it there.
Well, you know what she's going for here.
Looking for that ball in the corner.
Oh, man.
Could be an early end to this one as Willow will Statlander out for the cover.
Well, Willow's going to go pick up the chair.
Just watch here. Textbook, the impact driving into the chest of Statlander.
Look where the chair is positioned here.
As Willow Nightingale maybe Death Valley driver on the apron. Statlander.
Oh, trying to end things quickly. Speaking of.
Statlander is looking for the German suplex off the apron, but
Oh, my God.
Right to the base of the spine.
and now
No.
Statlander.
Oh, they're coming our way.
There went the Spanish announce table, my God.
Look at that grin on Stokely Hathaway's face.
Tony Schiavone, I believe there was a colleague of yours that would refer to that as plunder.
Yes. God bless him. And
A steal of the trash can driven into the spine of Willow Nightingale.
there was also, as you could see, a baseball bat wrapped in barbed wire. And
Was aiming for the trash can, but luckily, serendipitously, for Nightingale, she managed to avoid it. She may not avoid this.
And now Statlander with that aforementioned barbed wire wrapped baseball bat. It's whoa! Wait a second. Oh, the light tubes!
oh my God! I didn't even see the light tubes.
I think Willow, she must have pulled it out the tunnel of the stage.
Grabbed the first thing she could find.
For a moment, Willow looked at the light tubes as if to say, what have I done? But now she's into it.
And Kris Statlander, the light tubes cracked over her head. Willow Nightingale.
There you go.
A reprieve for Willow, and now
Oh, wait a second, you may get what you want, Tony.
that's Stokely Hathaway.
Plenty of light tube left for Stokely, but right now, Stat is in bad shape.
And Stokely beating a hasty retreat as Willow Nightingale.
God, she's fighting back.
Oh, Statlander has some blood on her upper back, and I think maybe even some on her face as well.
Those light tubes, when they...
Oh, God.
Just sheer desperation by Kris Statlander. The spear driving her and Willow Nightingale off the stage through the tables, those production tables at ringside.
The things we have seen tonight.
Way up there.
Yeah, big crash coming up here.
Look! Kris Statlander, Spanish fly, but can she capitalize?
And there were plenty of thumbtacks on that landing as well.
Oh, the chain.
She's got the chain, you're right. What a match!
And there's Statlander, the discus lariat with the chain. And Willow.
Nightingale is still in this one.
Final embrace for these former friends. Go Statlander.
What a pickup.
Oh, tombstone.
She's not done.
Saturday Night Fever and this.
Oh, now the chain wrapped around the throat, the face of Willow Nightingale.
surely.
Oh, Statlander. Look at this, Statlander.
The chain is in the mouth. The match is over.
Paul Turner calls for the bell. Kris Statlander victorious.
He did, right off the apron.
Oh, wait a second, Kris Statlander. Toni Storm's back was turned. Statlander snuck in the ring. Storm
Nice
zero.
counter,
attack.
nice.
Countered, and now Kris Statlander turns the corner. The seatbelt. 1, 2.
The winner of this match, and AEW Women's World Champion, Kris Statlander.
Kris Statlander uses the seatbelt once again. We saw a few weeks ago Wheeler Yuta whisper in her ear.
As you said, it gave Statlander no time to think. Hold on.
Statlander rolls through, rolls up, and now, oh, wait a second, Statlander
This is how she beat
turns the
her.
corner, the seatbelt too, and Storm able to escape.
This time it's Storm who had it scouted.
German suplex, Toni Storm, the momentum carries her through. Statlander celebrated too early.
Storm may be on the verge of regaining the title. And just as I said that,
Discus lariat, and now Toni Storm inverted the leg. Capture Saturday Night Fever. And now center of the ring, Statlander.
She wants to make it emphatic. She wants a submission victory to prove it was no fluke. She is no fraud as the AEW Women's Champion.
and she is in the dead center of the ring, right on the E, right there.
Wrenching back on the head and neck of Toni Storm. Toni Storm trying to roll forward, trying to get Statlander into a pinning predicament. Statlander, though, that kick out allowed Statlander to even tighten the grip further, Nigel.
Look at the face of Toni Storm, beet red. That blood has all been forced into the head.
Oh, look at that left hand.
A gloved hand. But it's starting to go limp.
Oh, look at
Oh.
Statlander reaching behind her own back to try to interlock her hands.
Oh, slap on the midsection, slap on the hand. Tightening the grip.
But bridging, trying to get a little bit of space around her neck. Toni Storm is desperately trying to stay alive in this match.
Statlander punishing the challenger. Just all desperation by, oh, Statlander.
Storm was talking trash. She said something about a murder.
Statlander abandoned ship, and now Saturday Night Fever once again. 1, 2, 3.
Here is your winner and still AEW Women's World Champion, Kris Statlander.
That was a heck of a struggle. Heck of a struggle.
Nigel, Kris Statlander was wrenching. She was trying so hard for that submission that I think she was on the verge of feeling her limbs just going numb because she was pulling so hard for it. She knew she had to do something because of the submission. Toni Storm wasn't going to quit.
Well, sometimes at the end of such an arduous match, you can only apply so much pressure before your own strength gives way. Statlander, realizing that fact, opted to go to Saturday Night Fever. Wait a second. Show of respect, perhaps.
Don't think for a moment Toni Storm is not done with the world title, but this is Kris Statlander's moment.
All out. Statlander won the AEW Women's title. Tonight at Wrestle Dream, she earned the respect of the former champion and proved she is a credible world champion.
Pace of the climb favored the champion as... Oh my God!
Statlander may be out cold. And Mercedes is down as well. My God. We're going to take a look at it one more time, Excalibur. Look at this. All the force down on the shoulders and the head of Kris Statlander.
Typically on the belly-to-belly pile driver, the attacker goes to their knees when you sit out with it.
Right.
It's even more dangerous as now Statlander,
She's not moving. You got 2 more, Kris.
just in the nick of time.
While Mercedes was celebrating a count-out win, Statlander dives headlong back into the action. What an effort by Statlander, just when we thought she was done.
What an effort by Statlander, but can she continue after that pile driver?
Through the face of Mercedes, as if to say, what is wrong with you? Why won't you stay down and out of the ring?
Why won't you die?
She used a different word, but much the same.
Now Mercedes trying to flatten her out.
Well, she's got it. Mercedes has it hooked on here.
And attacking the neck, the spine of Kris Statlander.
Exactly, good call. That's what happened on the outside moments ago.
As Statlander looking for respite, looking to force the break at the bottom rope. But now Mercedes floats over, changing almost as an STF. And remember the damage done to the lower back earlier, the neck after the pile driver. Statlander making a desperate lunge and getting the bottom rope to force the break.
Yeah, once Mercedes got the step over, I thought for sure she had it.
And Mercedes holding on for as long as possible to inflict the maximum amount of damage.
She's shrieking. Mercedes screaming, why won't you give up?
Why won't she give up? Because this is about the TBS Championship. This is about gold. This is about glory for Kris Statlander.
This is tremendous. Statlander with her eyes barely open.
Never be champion. Never.
Oh, Mercedes just paintbrushes her again.
And now Mercedes closing the distance with Statlander swinging for the fences.
She's not done, is Statlander.
Kris Statlander may be thinking Saturday night. No, instead Mercedes
Ankle
transitions.
lock.
Yeah, the ankle lock. The ankle lock cinched in. Statlander in the center of the ring. Remember how Mercedes targeted that boot. Now Statlander rolling through the cradle. No, over leveraged. 2.
Well, who's going to win this thing? My God.
The waist lock. But Mercedes breaks free. Mercedes drops underneath. Climbs her out, looking for the pin. The pin is in deep. 1, 2, 3. Mercedes takes it.
I mean, Kris Statlander definitely was something to prove. She's been beaten by Mercedes Moné 2 times. She does not want to lose her AEW World Championship.
Mercedes Moné taking a moment, trying to compose herself, trying to stay cool in the face of the opposition.
But she's also allowing Statlander to regather herself as well. Even though Statlander's working with only one arm here.
Mercedes up to her feet, Statlander only to her knees. Now Mercedes for the moneymaker.
Here it comes.
No, Statlander counters. Got Mercedes up. Night fever, no. Mercedes. Statlander kicks.
Yeah.
The reversal. Mercedes slips behind. Trying to get Statlander up. Statlander fighting with all she's got left. Backs Mercedes into the corner. A second time. Mercedes' arms are captured. She can't defend herself.
She may be out.
Yeah, and that turnbuckle's going right underneath her jaw, right into her throat.
But Mercedes, she tried it before. She succeeded with that before, but Statlander was ready. Now Statlander. Fever! 2, 3!
She
Kris Statlander, for the first time in her career, able to defeat Mercedes Moné. Only Mercedes' second loss in singles competition in AEW history. And for the second time, it came when she was attempting to dethrone the AEW Women's World Champion, Kris Statlander, the better woman here tonight.
With the win, 82 wins, the most in the women's division in AEW. 82 for Kris Statlander.
Kris Statlander fends off yet another challenge for the AEW Women's World Championship. Her gutsiest performance yet.